Nope. I'm high. How about I wash off the grapes?
Yes.
Okay.
You're already making good decisions when you're high.
I want tacos. Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope. I'm high. Let's order in.
Don't make an exception when it comes to driving. If you feel different, you drive different.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be tornado next Thursday.
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day. I have no time for this. So,
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Good evening and welcome to Eagle Eye News at 6. Eagle Eye has done a great job. Welcome to Eagle Eye News at 6.
We are just having a great time here in Auburn, Alabama. The party is not over yet.
Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader.
Good evening, and welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Cam Sinkfield.
And I'm Gavin Dimmitt. Thank you for joining us.
Parking in downtown Auburn just got 11 times easier. The city of Auburn has added 11 new on-street parking spaces on Gay Street between Magnolia and Tishner Avenues. Parking is $1 an hour for up to 2 hours on Monday through Friday, from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. The new spots aim to reduce traffic downtown, but some people don't think that is enough.
I think they'll be effective, especially for like this side of town, but I don't think that it'll be super effective for the students looking for spots on campus, and it's not even that close to downtown, so I feel like in order to get people to have more parking spots, we may need a bigger parking garage.
For more information about downtown parking, you can visit City of Auburn's website.
If you're graduating soon and are looking to get a job in the state working with the Space Command, then you're in luck. Recently, President Trump announced that Space Command headquarters will be moving from Colorado Springs to Huntsville's own Redstone Arsenal. Eagle Eye's Johnny Kanger traveled up to Huntsville and tells us more about what it means for the state of Alabama.
President Trump announced several weeks ago that the new home for the United States Space Command would be Huntsville, Alabama's very own Redstone Arsenal. And so I stand before you at NASA's Rocket Park in the very same place to tell you more.
7 miles wide and 11 miles across, Redstone Arsenal is Alabama's federal center of excellence for the United States Army and NASA. Still, it's big news that the United States Space Command is making the move from Colorado to Alabama. I spoke with Deputy Garrison Commander Martin Traylor on the issue. He told Eagle Eye how Huntsville was picked among several other potential locations.
Quality of life, quality to construct, ability to construct, ability to move rapidly, incentive packages, state and federal incentives for the area around here, the local area support for moves, all those different things. When they graded all that out, Redstone Arsenal and Huntsville graded out number 1.
Despite its seemingly small size, Redstone is the 11th largest city in the Yellowhammer State by day, though quiet currently due to the ongoing government shutdown. Mr. Traylor also commented on the surprisingly large impact that Redstone has both on the local and international economies, due to its tens of thousands of employees and independent contractors like Northrop Grumman.
During the day, we are the 11th largest city in the state of Alabama. Wow. We also, at Redstone, have the 111th largest economy in the world. We are a $36 billion economic impact to all of the North Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, and Mississippi region that our workforce comes from. So as the garrison here, we function as a city.
A city it is indeed. With Huntsville's already rapid growth, the Space Command's move to Redstone will only be a catalyst to Alabama's continually expanding economy.
Tune in later to find out how this will affect Alabama at large. For Eagle Eye News at 6, I'm Johnny Canier.
Huntsville is one of the fastest growing cities in the world, and this move is expected to expedite that process. Jay Jones has served as Lee County Sheriff for nearly 30 years. Eagle Eye TV's Lucas Hazelrig sat down with the sheriff to hear his thoughts on the Kiesel Park murder case and more.
On September 6, 2025, former Auburn University veterinary professor Dr. Julie Shinelli was murdered in Auburn, Alabama's Kiesel Park. Auburn police responded to a call around 2 o'clock that Saturday afternoon after the accident was reported. Officers later found Shinelli in a wooded area of the park with fatal injuries consistent with sharp force trauma. Police identified a suspect in Harold Rashad Dabney III. Dabney is being charged with 2 counts of capital murder as a result of the investigation. In collaboration with Auburn City Police, Lee County Sheriff Jay Jones is attempting to solve the case. How does your department, specifically your department, work with state or federal authorities when handling a case of this magnitude?
Well, this is something that through the years has really underscored the need, the importance of intra-agency or interagency cooperation. One of the things that is a hallmark of professional law enforcement is the ability to work jointly with other agencies. Everyone is pooling their resources, putting things together, and working as one unit, even though maybe multi-agencies are involved. Working as one unit to get to the bottom of what occurred, to develop the evidence, to determine what the facts are, basically, and to hopefully bring the case to a resolution by identifying an offender and apprehending the individual or individuals, and then, of course, ultimately presenting a case to a grand jury.
You can watch the full 25-minute episode of Beyond the Plains with Lucas Hazelrig on Eagle Eye's YouTube page at Eagle Eye TV.
It's time for a quick break, but when we come back, you'll get a weather update from Eagle Eye's Kayla Dudinsky. You're watching Eagle Eye News at 6.
My parents weren't fluent in English, so in school, I had to be independent and take initiative. And that's how I handle every project I get.
Hey, Kevin, you thinking about retirement?
I'd love to, but I'm pretty busy with all this.
Yeah. Hey, let's meet our retirement coach, Avo. A is for taking action.
Not anxiety?
No, Kevin, you're gonna be fine.
You sing?
Barely. V is for variety.
And you dance?
Sort of. Come on. O is for optimize your savings.
Let Avo lead the way.
Visit aceyourretirement.org today.
Nice.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. My name is Kayla Dudinsky, here with your weather outlook for this week on the Plains. It's time to get excited for another beautiful weekend for Auburn football. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high of 81 and a low of 57. For those of you tailgating on Saturday, prepare for sunny skies all day with a high of 83 around 3 p.m. It will cool off to the low 70s by kickoff at 6:45. Thankfully, temperatures shouldn't get too cold and will remain in the high 60s during the game. On Sunday, we're seeing a high of 81, low of 62, and potential for showers in the morning, but skies should clear by 11 a.m. Moving into next week, we're seeing dry, sunny skies all around, with highs in the mid to high 70s, lows in the low 50s, and no potential for rain. Prepare to feel chilly on your way to morning classes. Temperatures will linger around 55 at 8 a.m. and warm up to about 75 degrees in the afternoon. In other news, for the first time in 10 years, no hurricane has made landfall in the United States during the month of September. After the devastating effects of Hurricanes Helene and Milton in September and October of last year, many residents of the southeastern U.S. have been on edge this hurricane season. This doesn't mean we should let our guard down just yet. Hurricane season spans from June 1st to November 30th of each year, with a peak from September to mid-October. It is important to stay prepared and informed throughout the rest of the season. According to the National Hurricane Center, tropical cyclone activity in the Atlantic is not expected in the next 7 days. Keep yourself informed of tropical cyclone activity by visiting nhc.noaa.com. And that's all for this week's weather on the plains. Stick around. Next up, it's Gavin and Cam with your national news update. I'm your weather anchor, Kayla Didinsky, and you're watching Eagle Eye News at 6. We'll be right back.
Touchdown! Did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
Put the keys down, Kevin. But I'm gonna drive home. There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I've taken 25 selfies in the last 10 minutes.
26.
Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Touchdown! Did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
Put the keys down, Kevin. But I'm gonna drive home. There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I've taken 25 selfies in the last 10 minutes.
26.
Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. 2 police officers in San Antonio, Texas were shot Wednesday morning outside of a hotel. The suspect is dead. The police chief says it all started when a police officer and a cadet in a parking lot were taunted by a man making gestures toward them. Officers initially ignored the man until a woman called 911 to report a possible disturbance at the same address as the hotel, and the call disconnected. The police chief said the man shouted, quote, "I'm not going back to prison," end quote. Authorities said he began to run and pulled a gun from his waistband. There was an exchange of gunfire with 2 officers in their arms. Both are expected to recover. The suspect was pronounced dead at the scene, and an investigation is ongoing.
The man accused of ramming a law enforcement vehicle during anti-ICE protests in Chicago pleaded not guilty Wednesday. 21-year-old Anthony Ruiz is facing a single federal charge of assaulting, resisting, and impeding officers. Prosecutors allege his forcibly impeded Border Patrol agents using a deadly weapon, his car. If convicted, he faces up to 20 years in prison and a $250,000 fine. Ruiz is due back in court next month. The other person involved in the incident, Miramar Martinez, was also arraigned Wednesday and pleaded not guilty to the same charge. She was shot by a Customs and Border Protection agent during the incident earlier this month. She's also due back in court next month.
Authorities in New York City caught 4 kids taking part in a dangerous activity known as subway surfing recently. The NYPD's drone team was conducting an anti-subway surfing operations on July 10th when they spotted the group of boys ages 12 to 16 years old riding on top of an express train traveling at high rate of speed. The train was spotted and held at a nearby station, and officers took the 4 into custody. Officials say the operation started in November 20th to 23rd, and so far, they've stopped 200 people from subway surfing.
When we come back, you'll get an entertainment update with Catherine, and you're watching Eagle Eye TV, Auburn News Leader. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah! Sam, Elmo! Oh, hey, Julia! Are you ready to play band with us? I'm gonna play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum.
Drum loud. Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
Mm-hmm. With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
My text to emoji ratio has gotten a little out of hand.
A little?
Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was...
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Catherine Mims here with your entertainment update. Let's jump right in. Actress Naomi Watts received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on Monday. Actor Edward Norton spoke at the ceremony. He starred with Watts in 2006's The Painted Veil. Writer-director Ryan Murphy also spoke. Watts got her first Emmy nomination for his feud Capitone vs. the Swans. Watts posed by her star with her husband, actor Billy Crudup, and Sasha Schreiber, her son with her ex-husband, actor Liev Schreiber, in her career. She has received Oscar nominations for her performances in 21 Grams and The Impossible. Sad news from Hollywood. Actress Diane Keaton has died. No cause of death was given. However, there are reports her health had declined in recent months. The 79-year-old was best known for her unique style and dress. She had memorable roles in both comedies and dramas. While her career started on stage, Keaton became well known in movies. Her first big role was in The Godfather. The film became an instant classic. Keaton played Kay, wife to Al Pacino's Michael Calorine. She also starred in a number of Woody Allen movies, including Annie Hall. She won an Academy Award for Best Actress for her role in the film. Keaton kept acting for decades, but also worked as a producer and director. She adopted 2 children when she was in her 50s, but never married. Keaton was romantically linked to a number of big stars, including Woody Allen, Warren Beatty, and Al Pacino. She said she never wanted to marry because she did not want to give up her independence. That's all the entertainment news I've got for you tonight. When we come back, you'll get your fill on all things sports with our very own Hampton Lane. I'm Catherine Mims, and you're watching Eagle Eye News at 6. We'll be right back.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly and put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
I was living in a shelter juggling 3 jobs. I had to be resilient. That's something that you can't teach.
You can achieve a lot using your imagination. I mean, I don't like to brag, but... Wait, who's that? And why is she all over these achievement awards? But with STEM, the sky's the limit. Shaboom! Use STEM to envision... Okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah! Invent...
Got any ideas?
I've got a few, actually. And create a better world.
Told you she's super smart.
If she can STEM, so can you. Find out more at She Can STEM.
going on, everybody? My name is Hampton Lane, and I'm back to give you your update on all things Auburn sports. Let's get right into it. It's been up and down a couple of weeks for Auburn athletics since we last talked to you. Starting with women's soccer, they tied with top 10 South Carolina, and was a week and a half ago 1-1, with Auburn goals leader Aaron Fleury scoring Auburn's lone goal. Late last week, Auburn competed in the Iron Bowl of soccer, scoring their SEC high 3 goals in the match. Unfortunately, Alabama scored 2 goals in the last 10 minutes, ultimately winning the game 4-3. But coming off almost a week's break, Auburn is playing host over the Auburn Soccer Complex to Oklahoma tonight in one of their last regular season games. Now, swinging over to volleyball, they defeated Vanderbilt last Friday, giving up their first set in Neville this season to the Commodores. On Sunday, Auburn lost a close matchup to some of the other SEC Tigers, dropping 3 straight sets to number 25 Missouri after taking the first set. It wasn't only negative, though, as multiple Auburn players set records against Missouri on Sunday. Then last night, Auburn lost at number 3 Kentucky 3-1, pushing their overall record to 13-5. Now, in probably the biggest Auburn sports news from last weekend, your Auburn Tigers took on Georgia Bulldogs in Deep South's oldest rivalry. In another disappointing loss for Auburn this season, 20-10, there were some bright spots for the crowd as Auburn got out to a 10-3 lead heading into the half. Then, Auburn legend Cam Newton got his jersey retired at halftime as a part of a fantastic halftime show. Now, looking ahead, Hugh Freeze and his team host another set of Tigers this Saturday as the number 16 ranked Missouri comes to town in another night game. Kickoff will be at 6:45. Another men's Auburn sports starting to get back into action as men's basketball played in an exciting exhibition last night, losing to Oklahoma State 97-95 in overtime. UFC Keyshawn Hall led the way for the Tigers with 26 points and 8 rebounds. Now, onto some more successful Auburn sports. The top-ranked equestrian team dominated the number 8 Baylor in their season opener 16-2. The team will look to continue their early season success as they host Berry College tomorrow at the Auburn Equestrian Center. That event will start at 3 and will be broadcast on SEC Network Plus. Another top Auburn team will compete this weekend as the number one ranked Auburn men's golf team will take part in the Williams Cup in Wilmington, North Carolina, early next week. Now, some may call Auburn an everything school, but I like to call us a country club school so far. That's all I have for you tonight. When we come back, I'll pass it over to Gavin and Cam at the desk. I'm Hampton Lane, and you're watching Eagle Eye News at 6. We'll be right back.
We need to go meet the guys. I'm lit. Can you drive?
Pool party at Jesse's. Can you drive? Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope.
Nope, I'm high. But I can order us a ride.
Okay.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different.
Pool party at Jesse's. Can you drive? I'm toasted.
Nope, I'm high. But I can order us a ride.
Okay.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different.
Or that the projections would be flood. Next Thursday?
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency.
When was the last time you shopped at a department store? If you said today, that's the answer we're looking for, because today is Department Store Day. The day celebrates how department stores decades ago changed the way we shop and shaped a key part of modern living. Many of the stores anchor shopping malls and represent vibrant centers of commerce. Today, the retail landscape has changed, resulting in several chains scaling back their number of locations across the country. But department stores remain as a key part of our shopping culture. USA Today has a ranked list of shoppers' favorite department stores. JCPenney took the top spot, followed by Von Maur at number 2. Belk, Nordstrom, and Macy's rounded out the top 5.
A private school in San Francisco is using artificial intelligence instead of teachers. Itay Hodge shows us the school puts an AI in the spotlight of its student education, starting with the inaugural class.
I love school so much now. Like, I think it's really fun.
June is part of the inaugural class at Alpha, a new school in San Francisco that's using AI to reimagine learning. There are no bells, no grades, not even teachers. Here, AI handles all the lessons. Adults called guides are there to help and encourage. Students spend just 2 hours on core subjects, all taught by AI apps, freeing up the rest of the day for hands-on life skills and passion projects.
I'm excited to share my app called Moleculab.
14-year-old Ethan Wong is using AI to design an app for molecular gastronomy.
It's an app that helps students ages 13 to 18.
Today's class, how to pitch a startup. I'm going to guess in your other schools you weren't creating apps.
No, not at all.
His dad, James, admits he wasn't sure about the experiment until he saw it in action.
I had not seen that smile when he exited school in a very long time.
Okay. Carson Lehman, Alpha's lead guide, says schools have been slow to change.
I want them to see that they are able to create something. They don't need any other skills. They don't need a crazy degree in computer science. They are able to create a functioning app.
But not everyone agrees. Sandra Curiel, president of United Educators of San Francisco, says 2 hours of digital learning is a poor substitute for in-person education.
What needs to be made really, really clear is that some of the consequences of unregulated and currently unstudied AI in education settings could have potentially really impactful and negative influences on our students.
And then there's the price, $75,000 a year. Alpha says students at its other campuses score in the top 1% to 2% nationally across all grade levels.
It was really good.
For June, there's no going back. Is there anything that you miss at all from your older school?
Absolutely not.
Still, it remains to be seen if AI can get an A+.
The school began with only 15 students. Next fall, it's aiming for an enrollment of 75, with scholarships available to some families.
The Mega Millions jackpot now stands at a whopping $625 million. That's the 11th largest amount in the game's history, and the highest it's been since December. The cash option for Friday night's drawing is $288.8 million. This after no ticket matched all 6 numbers on Tuesday night. It's been more than 3 months since the last jackpot was won. We'll find out on Friday if someone finally wins the big one.
A 60-year-old man from Auckland, New Zealand has been reaffirmed as the holder of the world's longest name. For everyday use, he goes by Lawrence Alan Aloy Watkins. But his full name has more than 2,200 words. It takes 20 minutes to recite and fills 7 pages on his birth certificate. Watkins was born in 1965 and applied for the gargantuan name change in 1990. He had to sue the government to get the name approved. Watkins got his original Guinness World Record certificate for the world's longest Christian name in 1992. The name tallied 2,310 words. Last month, this was recounted and recategorized as the world's longest personal name with a corrected total of 2,253 words. Watkins is now an Australian citizen living in Sydney. That's all the time we have for tonight, but for more Auburn news, head over to our website, eagleeyeauburn.com, and check out our social media pages. I'm Cam Sinkfield.
And I'm Gavin Dimmitt. Thank you for watching, and War Eagle.
Hey, can you chop the pineapple? Chop the
Nope. I'm